I have a really good headset. It's just my PC's not set up yet.
Yeah, I know you still haven't set up your damn PC. I had to go get the Switch because I wanted to see what they had for their sales that are going on, the cyber
That was
deals.
me today on Steam.
I didn't see
Yeah,
anything on Steam I cared about, honestly.
Um, I
all
picked
the
up
stuff on Steam,
I
and I was
picked up
like,
one game, and then I picked up a DLC season pass for like $5.
Mm, you know what? That's fair. Um, like the only thing I'm seeing on here that I would want is the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, but even so, it's still $40 on sale. You know, 41.99 on sale. Like,
That's
damn.
because hilariously, it's actually a really good Dynasty Warriors clone.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I don't know. I don't know.
I want that Dynasty Warriors type game that's just all Fire Emblem characters. I love Fire Emblem. Okay, it's one of my favorites.
That's fair.
But is
Yeah.
why I'm really debating on getting a Switch because I'm like, I really want the Fire Emblem games.
Like, yeah, even on sale, the freaking it with an expansion is $80. Oh, it with the expansion isn't on sale. You have to buy it at 40 and the expansion at 20.
Huh.
Fuck off.
That's some bullshit.
Just wait till the Christmas sale. It'll probably be better then.
Dude, Scott was showing me the G's website. They have so many fucking games on sale right now. It's ridiculous.
Which one? GOG?
Yeah.
I got a buddy that's all he'll ever talk about is GOG.
Dude,
And
Scott
the
goes
only
to
reason I
all of them.
consider GOG is because it will run things that Steam will not.
Yeah.
And the same thing is it provides actually an emulator for you to be able to play older stuff too. Like, say, for example, if I wanted to play Might and Magic 3, maybe 4, if I remember correctly,
Yeah, it plays a
it'll
lot of the old
actually.
ones.
Ugh. I want to. I want to buy a game, but I've heard so many bad things about the GTA trilogy.
Yeah, me too, and it's really
And no.
disappointing.
Um, and unfortunately, until I put an SD card in this bitch, I can only put like 2 games on it at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Which version did you pick up? Did you pick up Diamond or?
I haven't decided yet. That's kind of what I'm sitting here trying to do is because I wanted to buy both, but I
Uh-huh.
can't justify $120 right now.
Totally fair.
Yeah. Especially
You
because
could
one of the things
probably justify one and pick up the other actually like around Christmas.
I guess, but the thing is, Arceus comes out in January.
Mm-hmm.
What is the current date for it? I know it's in January. I don't remember when in January. Let's see about pre-order stuff. No, I don't give a shit about pre-order. Blah blah blah. Regarding payment, yeah. Blah 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 blah. When did you release? I don't want to watch the video. All right, I'm just gonna look it up. So I want to say welcome to Swear Jar because we've been recording for a minute and I don't want to be too deep into the episode before I remember to intro the episode. As you have heard, it is a normal episode between me, Jazz, Doomy Dooms, and Marky Mark.
What's up, guys?
You know what? If I'm gonna do the full nicknames, Gerbil likes to call me DJ Jazzy J. I don't know why.
That's funny.
That is kind of like
Do I even want to know what he says for me?
no, you're Doomy Dooms and Mark is Marky Mark. Like everybody else's name is just their name twice. All right, me, I have to have this full drawn out thing that I did not want anything to do it.
I mean, maybe it's because you're his brother and he knows it bothers you.
Dude.
Potentially.
Maybe he's a bit of a douche canoe sometimes. And I can say that because he's
I
listening.
mean, it could be worse. You could have worse names.
Oh yeah, I know. I could have your brother. So
Oh, brutal.
Damn.
I mean, you know what? Just to be equally as brutal, I could also have Mark's sister. You know,
Oh.
Ow.
at the end of the day, I got the best of the three of us.
Damn.
Like,
Just slitting them and taking names, eh?
Like, damn, bro. Just. Fuck.
so Pokemon Arceus comes out the end of January. So yeah, I could probably pick up one now, one in December, and then Arceus in January, and be able to beat all three of them because I'm currently just doing raid battles in Sword, just because I'm trying to finish getting all the legendaries I can. But I don't know if Pokemon will transfer. Will your Pokemon transfer over?
I mean, did you complete your collection? Question mark.
Will your Pokemon come back? What? No, not good. Will your Pokemon transfer? Oh, let's see. I mean, the players can transfer. Okay. Yeah, but that's whoa. That's to Pokemon Home to their permanent collection. Can you transfer Pokemon into Arceus? Oh. I don't care if it's compatible with Pokemon Home. That's all people care about now is Pokemon Home because you can transfer your Pokemon into Pokemon Home. But they're only
That's because they can't have Bill's PC.
I mean, that's essentially what Pokemon Home is.
Yeah.
God damn it, Nappa. Yeah, that's just lovely.
I mean, it sounds like home is just becoming this universal place, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Just here's my quote unquote Safari Zone.
Yeah.
No, you can't take anything. You shipping them off to home? Don't you mean the Wild Blue yonder?
Oh boy.
I mean, at least you're not like taking them to the back room with Professor Oak to grind up to make candies for your others.
You know, I'm gonna bring something up. I'm a little bit pissed off about Pokemon Go. All right, and I'm probably going to transfer like the good Pokemon I have from Pokemon Go into Pokemon Home over into my Pokemon Sword because it's okay, so my phone updated to the new Android version, and as part of that update, it has new privacy settings and blah 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 blah. Well, I for the life of me can't figure out how to get Pokemon Go to use my pedometer anymore, and I don't keep my location on. So yeah.
Yeah, without your location, I won't track your fucking steps.
Yep. And so like fuck that. I don't care about Pokemon Go anymore again. You know?
Oh no, I stopped playing it a while ago, and I was
have you thought about getting like an old down? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, have you contemplated getting like a downgraded phone? Like, maybe if I get a new phone, I'll just give you the old one that I got from Gerbil, and then you might be able to play it while still having a pedometer.
No, it's I'm not going through all that. Honestly, like because
can't say I didn't try.
Yeah, Ginger, who he was supposed to be on this episode, but things came up. We'll just leave it at that for on air.
I mean, family happens.
Well, yeah. He so this episode's going to come out on Black Friday. Just so you two know when, in where we're at in timeline order. So he did one Thanksgiving today with one side of his family and is doing the other tomorrow.
Okay.
And then Friday night.
I'm guessing.
What?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
no, go ahead.
Friday night he's going to come here and hang out and have a few drinks and chill. That way he can make sure to be able to see like Dooms and Gerbil's supposed to come by and shit like that, to where he can see everybody he wants to see besides family before he goes. Because honestly, he's really just hung out with like 2 people this whole time. Like me and one of our friends who
Yeah.
also, I do not know if they are comfortable being on the mentioned on the podcast, so I will not do so. I will leave it as ambiguous. What's the word?
Vague and ambiguous as possible.
Yeah, ambiguous.
Ambiguous, yeah.
There it is. Listen,
Big words.
I don't get paid for big words. I get paid to cook food.
Neither do I.
I get paid to cook food. That's what I do. Okay, I talk.
I get paid to put.
All right.
I get paid to put information in the computer. That's as vague as I could get it.
Yeah. And Mark's a butcher, so he gets paid to deal with meat all day.
And I get paid to cut and stab stuff. So,
Dude, okay. So I'm gonna tell a story slightly vaguely, but equally as hilariously. So the Ginger was telling me a story the other day, and I've had this problem recently. Do y'all remember Scrubs? Okay.
yes.
Do you remember when somebody would say something and then JD would like imagine them as that thing? All right, that's been happening to
Oh my
me.
god, are you doing that? Oh,
All
I've
right,
been
like
doing
I'm not
that for
monologuing in
now.
my
years.
head or anything like that. No inner monologuing. That's not happening. But like, just weird shit. Like I said something to the Ginger the other day, and then I imagined him in like overalls and flannel and boots. All right, and then yeah.
About as southern as you can get.
Yeah, all right, and well, yes, he is a Southern male. He does not look nor act like a Southern male.
So you imagined him as a
No.
country bumpkin, is what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. Also, that being said, he was back up to his full like 350, full weight, like not skinny.
Oh man.
In my head, he's not in real life. But
Oh,
so
okay.
he runs a D&D campaign. And we were talking about it, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, one of the guys is actually in town for it. He moved to Florida, and blah blah blah, this that." He was telling me, he's like, "Yeah, he planned a few scenes to shoot while he was in town." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot. He had told me once before that he did stuff. I could not for the life of me remember what it was. So in my head, because we do this, I was thinking, oh, it's just like some YouTube bit or something like that. He's just doing whatever." And then dude's like, "No, dude, he's a gay
I mean, it
porn
could be a
star."
LARP.
No, he's a gay porn star.
Wrong seat.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, so I'm just like, wait, what? He's like, "Yeah, I've told you this before." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I forgot, man. Like, that's a big drum you dropped on me. I thought he was like doing some stupid YouTube shit, and instead he's gargling cum." And he's like, "No, he's a top." And I went, "Oh god, oh god." I had like a good 20-30 minute conversation with this guy about Kingdom Hearts lore,
Oh, man.
all right, and how he used Kingdom Hearts lore, all right, to build part of his D&D world, and I was fascinated by
Ooh.
it, all right, and I loved it,
Uh-huh.
all right,
And
and
then
then
you're
I'm
just
like, I
imagining gargling dicks.
didn't know you were a gay porn star. Like, it doesn't affect the thought processes I have as far as like his intelligence level or his D&D qualifications, or it doesn't change anything. But it's a good warning to have before you like just say, "Hey, he's going to shoot a few scenes." Dude, I do YouTube and Twitch shit. Like, when you tell me you're doing a scene, that's what I think. I think you're doing something ridiculous, trying to high five on a jet ski. Okay, like dumb shit.
Okay. I'll be honest. In my personal life, they use the phrase "scene" actually for a lot of different things that you would actually do in that type of sort of scenario / setting, I guess you could say.
I just want you to know that
But they always
everyone
refer
who
to it as a
knows
scene.
what that
Yeah.
is now knows
hmm
you have
And?
just outed yourself to an entire community.
About one thing, I haven't outed myself about other things.
Oh yeah, you just outed yourself that you're in the community.
And
There are worse communities to be a part of.
That's true.
Dude, okay, did I tell you about an argument I had with my father the other night?
Oh, this is
Okay.
really good.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I wouldn't call it an argument, more of a quick discussion that ended abruptly.
That it ended abruptly.
So, because we are doing all of the weird shit on the podcast outside of, these kind of normal, just bullshitting episodes,
Mhm.
I decided I also, besides, well, I didn't decide recently, but I knew that besides just the God damn it, where did it go? Cryptids and spirits and all that kind of stuff. I also want to cover like, serial killers and cults and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, I learned recently through one of the various podcasts I listen to that, and you know what? I'll just go ahead and say which one it is. It's just their name is just Cult Podcasts. One of the hosts, who is also a member of Funhouse, he joined the KKK online because you can do that, so that he could get background information on them, so that he could do a podcast episode on the KKK. And I learned this, and I was like, Dad, I should totally do this. I'm white. I don't have as much to worry about as he does. The dude's name's Armando. Like, he is very Hispanic. All right, like, and I mean, like, they've only sent him death threats. Like, I'm not worried about it. And then I remembered, yeah, but he lives out in, like, California. I live.
Yeah, where they're not going to go when you live here. So
yeah, I live like
location,
they have
location.
Yeah.
they have nowhere near as much power as they did back in the day, but you still don't want to make some of those people mad.
Yeah. So, Mark, I do have a question. Did you think about Dooms's impossible problem? A substitute for tires?
I did.
You did?
Ooh, okay. I'm ready for this,
Oh,
actually.
oh God. Okay, I am super excited for this because I have one, but I didn't know if you would. All right, Mark.
I didn't have as much time to think about it because I've been so swamped with, the Thanksgiving bullshit at work, but I did give it a little thought.
Okay, I haven't spent a deep amount of thought on it either, so fair enough. I thought about it on the drive home, so not today, but the other day. All right, what do you got?
That's pretty much all the thought I gave on it. I actually, this is going to sound really dumb, but I took inspiration from Mythbusters.
Okay.
Okay, you said all tires are gone, so does that mean new tires? Like, is the rubber still around? I need to ask that first.
Well, the rubber was still around, but it couldn't be used to make, like, the whole part of the tire. Like, if you wanted to have rubber for, like, the gasket to seal the inner part of the tire, yeah, absolutely. But not actually make up, like, more than, we'll say, 30% of the tire.
Okay.
All right.
Because there's still internal parts.
Mark?
It did.
Okay. Were you wanting to, like, just cut the tire?
You can still tell me other things.
No, I think I know what he was going to do. He was going to cut the tread part of the tire off and wrap it around something big and round.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was going to do. And I was like, if I could do that and I could just put something on the outer part of the tire where the tread is. Yeah, see, it's like I said, it made me mad because I couldn't put as much thought into it, but yeah, that was my answer.
So, Dooms, I was honestly unnecessarily excited for this question, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I have been, for some reason, all right, it has something to do, I think it's correlation with my RV obsession. I have been obsessed with tires lately. And I have been trying to find a way to replace the rubber and the way we do tires on a like, I don't know, on a budget.
Are you thinking more like the all-round tires?
Okay, so I have two things, for my answers. All right, which means I probably am going to definitely dominate this. My first one is essentially, best way to describe it. Do you remember do you know those like wire mesh picnic tables?
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Imagine a stronger lattice metal like that wrapped in a circle. Okay, as to form a tire.
Okay.
And then, since, like you said, Lewis, you're only allowed to put so much rubber, have them rubber coated.
Oh.
Okay. And it doesn't even
Okay.
have to be completely rubber coated, just the outer edges
I
have
mean,
to be
you could be synthetic at that point.
Yeah, synthetic rubbers to coat it, and that way you have grip, but you are not using what you would traditionally consider a tire. And it would never need to be re-aired. It would just need to be recoated. And what's the worst that happens? You fuck up the metal and you just weld new metal on. You know, like.
Yeah,
now then,
that's pretty good.
Because the ginger was supposed to be on this episode, I told them the question, and they came up with an answer as well. All right, and they told it to me because I literally talked to them on the phone the day after the Bell Witch episode. So their thing, which I love it. It's perfect. Is to take the rim of a tire. You still have the rims from tires; those still exist.
Yeah,
and
I mean, you're not going to really get rid of them too easily.
Yeah, and take a super tight weaved hemp rope and wrap it around it till you make a tire. Okay, and just even if you're tying it off every 1.5 foot, 2 foot, okay. What's the worst that happens there? You lose a strand and the tire gets a little smaller. You just tie a new strand on.
I mean, yeah, you could.
It's not a permanent replacement for tires, but his is definitely an interesting one. Mine is something that I had been thinking about for a while, so I kind of feel like I cheated a bit.
For me, my thought process on it would actually be to cannibalize the rims like you would.
Yeah.
For one of them. But instead I would actually go more like the tank tread route. Because I mean, you've seen like quads with tank tread tracks on them with like the 4 little, like instead of actually having 4 tires, it just has 4 sets of the little tank treads.
Yeah, honestly, I had thought about
they don't go
that.
The fastest, but it's more all-terrain.
Yeah, I'd thought about that, but I was trying to keep. Basically, I was trying to make sure it could still maintain highway speed. That was my.
Okay, yeah.
That's how I.
No, mine would cut highway speed way down.
Yeah. But see,
your mail takes forever to reach you now, but I mean, it'd take a little bit longer then.
Yeah, I wanted to do this as thought experiment type things. I enjoy thought experiments a lot. And so stuff like this is like, well, what if this happened, then this and this and this? It's like one of the, like I said, one of the other various podcasts I listened to, they had proposed the question of what if JFK wasn't assassinated? And
well, there's a lot of conclusions you can draw from that, but
well, there's a lot of weird stuff that would come from that, like we wouldn't have Cleveland. We wouldn't have CCR. All right, the band. I can't say it. We wouldn't have CCR, the band. They wouldn't
exist. Creedence and Clearwater.
Yeah,
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Yep, that one.
Yep.
All right. We wouldn't have them. We wouldn't have certain other things. The Vietnam War wouldn't have been escalated. The CIA might not exist anymore. Like, just a lot of weird little things that people don't think about, and most people don't even know about, like the fact that JFK said that he wanted to rip the CIA up into 1,000,000 pieces. Weird shit.
Yeah, he did not like them.
No, he did not like them at all. Oh, man.
I mean, necessary checks and balances, though.
So, Dooms, who do you think would win? Me or Mark? You got to give a winner.
I mean,
I got to give a winner?
Yeah.
Honestly, between all 3 ideas, including the ginger,
yeah,
I kind of like yours a little bit better just because you could potentially actually get closer to highway speeds with it.
Yeah.
As far as like for traversing, I do like Mark's idea, the simple fact of just reusing the tank or just you're using the treads from it and just putting it on something sturdier. That would cut down on the That would cut down on the amount that was actually used, which would be good.
Okay. All right. Well, then by the next time we record, I will make sure to have a question. Oh man. So I have a couple of weird things. Well, I have one weird thing, and it's going to start as a question. How old do you think the high five is? All right. And when do you think the first high five was? I don't need a specific date. Like, you don't need to give me, was on January 3rd. I don't need that shit, all right? But...
Ooh, can I ask one question about it to potentially get a relative idea for a timeline for it?
Sure.
Would this is this like more like an AD question or a BC question?
Oh, definitely AD. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. The first recording, okay?
Okay.
And Dooms, it's like, I'm gonna be honest, with the month, it's like right around your birthday.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I will give you the month of it. It was October 2nd.
Yeah.
I will tell you that. October 2nd was the month and day of the first recorded. All right. Any idea of what year? I will tell you that there were televisions.
Okay.
Okay, so what? I'm gonna say during World War One. So
World War One, there were no TVs. Check.
Oh my god, my brain went blank on that. Never mind. God, I'm so stupid. I'm tired.
There were not TVs until I'd say late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah,
that sounds about right.
Because it was after World War II. All right, Dooms, you got a rough guess?
I felt fucking stupid. Man. My brain went blank.
I'm gonna say, can I like ballpark it without giving an exact estimate?
Yeah. Like a decade.
I'll say probably like late 50s.
All right, you're both way off. All right,
okay.
There are many origin stories, but the most documented candidate for it was Dusty Baker and Glenn Burke of the Los Angeles Dodgers professional baseball team in 1997.
97?
No, 77. Sorry, 77.
Okay, I was going to say that does not sound.
Sorry, I am a little bit tired. All right, it has been a day. Hold on.
You're telling me.
Let me go ahead and so that's my hand.
I was like,
That was it earlier. But when I went to take my boots off, it kind of ripped the skin off. But I burnt the fuck out myself, real bad at work. And yeah, I'm not thrilled about that. What are you about? Oh, it's Cody. Cody's typing.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of.
I'm getting there. It's just I had the. Ooh.
Oh, are you looking at him now?
No, I was looking at something else there first. 1 second. Ow. That looks annoying / painful. Not the worst I've ever seen.
Dude, it happened.
I still think the worst I've ever seen was seeing somebody have like oil from a fry vat actually go all the way across all the knuckles on their hand.
Yeah, I had to go down my leg once. I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst I've ever seen is my old boss cut the tips of his fingers off.
Like you know the part between the knuckle and that like next bone joint up.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was across all 4 of those fingers, and they all like swelled up within less than a half an hour. And they just went about their day. They popped them and then put a glove on and went about their day. I was just like, nope.
I mean, that's all you really can do, though.
Yeah, it is. But at the same time, I was just like, oh man. It sucks
Oh yeah,
so
when you
bad.
see it, you're like, oh god, this is so painful, but they're just like, nah.
Well, it was kind of one of those thought processes of more, I think they might have possibly seared some of the nerve endings so that they
And
didn't feel
hurt.
as much pain.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
it hurt, but not as much as they thought it would.
Ooh. So I want to read you guys a headline real quick. All right.
Okay.
And it's a real headline.
Okay.
And I read the article, and it is saddening all the way through. So the headline is, a man's KFC order didn't look as advertised, so naturally he's threatening to sue.
When the fuck does anything from a restaurant look like how the commercials do?
Yeah.
As soon as I learned the idea for them to actually how they get the pizza to have that perfect kind of pull apart from the cheese is they actually screw the pizza down to the thing to make sure that it doesn't move.
Yeah, or like how all the ice cream
and then just cover it
actually
back
just
over.
mashed potatoes. When I figured that out,
Yep, there you went again. You went robot.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Sorry, my phone is not liking me.
Yeah, we can
It
tell.
happens.
I don't know why.
But
I've got
anyways,
it
you were
right
saying.
here. Oh yeah, like once I figured out
So-
that ice cream was just potatoes, like for the commercials, I was like, "You fucking serious? Mashed potatoes? That's why the ice cream looks so damn good." I was so pissed.
I mean, you can kind of shape it and mold it a little bit better then.
You can, like,
Which is
I
kind
understand
of what you
why.
need. You need something that you can take multiple shots of that's easy to mold,
And won't
but at the
melt.
same time, it's just like easily replaceable.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but when I found out when I was a kid, I was like, this is bullshit. I've been lied to.
Oh man, I still can't pick between Diamond and Pearl. I think I'm gonna pick Diamond for the first one.
Diamond is good.
They're both good. I mean,
So
They both are. I mean, you'll get the other one eventually, so.
yeah, you guys know that I feel like Pokemon Shield is the only Pokemon game like recently that I haven't gotten because I got Sword, and I was just like, I don't want to buy Shield 2.
I thought I already gave you your few that you were looking for the shield, anyways.
What? No, okay.
Because I do remember. I do remember trading you the actual shield dog. I just can't remember his name now to save my life. And there was a couple others I thought I traded to you.
Zacan.
Yeah.
Yay. Alright. Gotta fucking remember my password on the goddamn Switch. That's the worst.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, that's an idiot's briefcase combination.
What's the password? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? That's an idiot. That's the kind of combination an idiot would have on his luggage.
Yeah.
I fucking love that part. As soon as he says it, they just look at each other
Somebody
like,
changed the code on my luggage.
Amazing. That's the same combination I have on my briefcase. And they're like, oh shit. Somebody changed the combination on my luggage. It's like, bro, you're the president of a fucking intergalactic nation and your code is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean, you'd be surprised.
Confirm.
Like, sometimes I question the passwords that we use for certain things at my work.
Oh yeah.
Like, okay, so sometimes in order to change some things on a particular board, you got to use a password that's actually kept by usually the managers, and then of course I have access to the passwords because I'm the one who goes in and actually writes all the like month out for them for it. I basically put all the calendar spots on there, as well as the times in the computer systems. But when I see how simplified it is for management for it, I'm just face palming.
Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to delete a few games
pretty
to fit
much-
this shit. It's 6.8. Oh damn. Okay. All right. That's a little bit more. Oh, I got 2.6. All right, well, Minecraft Dungeons, I guess you're gone too until I can. I'll get you back. Don't worry, buddy. You're fun to play.
Hey, wait, I got a
You
question
sound
for
like you're
you.
about to cry.
Oh, do I really still not have enough space? Are you fucking me right now? No, I've got 9 gigs.
I mean,
Fuck off.
It sounds like you just need to buy you a better SD card. Hey, you know, it's
Better?
everybody's
I just
favorite
need one in
buying
general.
season.
Maybe you should get on that,
Better.
bud.
You're funny. I just need to get one. Okay? But I keep buying games instead of an SD card.
That sounds like a personal problem.
It is. It really is.
Hashtag first world problem.
Right. SD card.
He's like, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, let me buy it.
Yeah. You know what you're doing? You're thinking about it? Don't think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck, I don't need that much space.
What, you looking at like a terabyte or something?
Yeah, $174.
I mean,
That's a little pricey.
Yeah, you think?
It's a little bit pricey. I mean, what's the next size down after a terabyte? I can't remember. Like
512.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to know how much a 512 is?
I'm gonna guess about ballpark $50.
Yeah, 55.
Okay, yeah, that's about what I thought.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing the next size down from that, what, 316?
256?
256?
34.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's about where I expected that to be too.
Yeah.
So your best deal is still going to go with like a 512.
Yeah, but I don't need 512. Gavin's got 128. He has every game we have, and it's about half full.
I mean, it is your own personal choice because it is your thing.
I don't play all the games
I guess
we
we would buy it.
You know, like I'm probably just gonna buy another 128 for fucking $20.
I mean, that works.
Whatever works.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
literally $18.
If that floats your boat, that floats your boat. It's what your budget.
I gotta. I don't remember if I have Prime still. It's been
If you don't, let me know.
I gotta.
I'll put the order in for you now if you want.
I just don't remember if I still have. If I'm paying for Prime or not.
The funny part is I'm actually sitting on my Prime right now because I was looking at because 'tis the season to buy Christmas gifts for people.
I have to start buying.
I think you might actually enjoy your Christmas gift I bought for you this year, Jazz. I will say it's more like it is more for like a certain activity that we do enjoy. So
Yeah,
it's just been a while since we got
still
together.
Paying for Amazon Prime.
I
I don't know why. I almost never use it, but you know. God damn it, me.
Amazon Prime is like the one thing I don't have.
So I guess here's a legitimate question: Are you thinking micro or for the micro SD? Are you thinking like some sort of what brand are you looking at?
The one
I got to be honest, my first thought is SanDisk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a one. I'm probably about to buy it. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I'm gonna get while I'm on here.
I'm guessing about $17.99.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's the same one I was looking at.
Hey, okay, so another wild one, real quick. Either one of you want to guess how much I spent on gas earlier, filling my fucking truck up from like
filling that truck up? Okay.
From as empty as I could have gotten it. My low fuel light came on
all the way to the
before
top.
I even got to work, and I drove
all the way to the top.
Yeah, until it clicked, and then I evened it out to the next dollar.
I'm gonna ballpark and say somewhere between $75-$80.
No, my tank's not that big. Thank Christ. Well, actually, thank Satan,
Okay,
because Christ would have made it bigger.
So
All right.
I'm gonna say
Everything's bigger from Christ, including the nails.
$50 to $60.
68.
Okay.
Okay, that's not the worst.
No, it's not. I mean, it's going to hurt, but it's not the end of the world.
I spent more on gas than I did on a video game.
But hey, you probably have gas for an entire week, eh? Yeah.
Actually, to be honest, the way I drive, I should have gas for almost a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
That is one thing. Well, depends, because we're working different shifts at work and blah 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 blah. But the long and the short of it is, like, I typically don't work as many shifts, but I work longer shifts. But now we're doing half days, where like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're only open till 3. So if I work that day, I'm only working 9.
It's probably going to be open to close.
Well, yeah, but it's 9 a.m. to like 3:30 typically. But it's fine. I mean, even though...
I mean, that's still 6 hours.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, like, they gave me a raise at the perfect time because...
To kind of compensate.
Well, yeah, the raise compensated for the loss in hours. I'm working, like, 2 or 3 less hours a week, but I'm making an extra $1 an hour, so it kind of, like... I'm not really noticing that I'm working less, except for that my feet hurt less.
Dude, I've got to do something.
I think you'll probably get extra opportunities thrown at you sometime through the holiday season, just for, like, catering, possibly.
Oh, yeah. They've already asked me multiple times if I want to come in on Sundays for catering, and I keep telling them I can't because I have stuff to do lately. Like, it's not even that I'm going to, like, when we go to Cheeses and drink, it's more of like, no, dude, I just legitimately can't because, like, last weekend I went to Nashville and back, and this weekend I'm going to Nashville and back again, and it's to...
I know what it's like to spend a weekend usually driving about.
Yeah, not...
That was me, actually, like 2 weekends ago, or maybe a weekend ago.
Alright, no, I just need shit tons of blocks.
Something I was kind of thinking, I kind of surprised Gerbil doesn't, like, come out to every once in a while to go hang out at Cody's, because then it really could be just the boys again.
I mean, I really wish Kevin would. Or, God, Gerbil, whatever.
Enough people know him as his real name.
I know, it feels weird for me to call him Gerbil, because that's not what I was introduced to him as, so...
I mean...
I remember both sides of the fence.
I mean, who the fuck's that? And he's like, oh, it's me. I'm like, oh.
Just like he's also Big Rick.
Big motherfucking Rick.
Alright, now then, if there's a meow there, I'm sorry, everyone. Alright, like... Gerbil may or may not bleep us.
Oh, that's his edit for when things have to be bleeped out? Is just meow?
Yeah, meow.
Because the internet likes cats.
I guess
that's what he used to do on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, back when things had to be bleeped. It for the longest time it was always me. All right.
Yeah.
Every time I was in a video, he had to bleep something I said, and he got so fed up with it that now it's been years since he's had to bleep me because I'm like, listen, dude, I'm sorry, I get it. Like, I know it's annoying and blah 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 blah, but it was funny at the time, bro.
Oh yeah, no.
It's like,
trust me, there are all things that all of us look at it and it's just like, God, I wish people wouldn't bring that up every once in a while, but we still do anyways.
The way I look at it, he gives me shit, I give him shit.
I texted him before we started recording and was like, dude, you should be so proud of me. I fixed my OBS by myself. All right. Mark, before you got in, I was testing it with my music to see for the audio, and I could get the audio to record, but it was echoing real bad into my headset, and it was doing an echo loop, and I couldn't handle it I definitely couldn't handle it through an episode because it would echo into the recording too. So I was like, there's no way we're doing this. And I fixed it myself. Now I'm gonna be honest, the way I fixed it was just by deleting the old source and creating a new one, but it worked, and that's all that matters. Okay, it's recording you guys. I know it is because I see your waveforms when you talk, and that's all that matters to me right now. You know, and we're 45 minutes into this episode. It's time for us to start wrapping up. You know, it's time for closing statements. You know, we made it all the way through, and if we can get done here in the next 5 minutes, my recording program should freeze up on me. For some reason, around the 50 to 55 minute mark, every fucking time it freezes up on me. All right, and it records everything. No, it records everything we say while it freezes up. It doesn't freeze up on the recording end. It's just my whole screen stops, the timer stops, wherever the mic spots are, they stop at that spot, and nothing I click on will work, and then all of a sudden it starts working again, and I have no idea why.
So it just hiccups visually.
Yeah, it has like a 10-second hiccup. Don't know why. Don't care why, to be honest. I would like for it to not do that, but, you know.
Well, let me ask you this. Does OBS have like a premium sort of like subscription thing that you pay for?
No, not that I'm aware of. There's probably some sort of paid version, but Cheese doesn't use it.
That's probably what it just sounds like to break down to. And yet
Okay, maybe there is a Prime version.
I wonder if they're probably just too busy to notice it skip.
No, Cheese might have Prime. But it's more for it's more for streamers. I use OBS to record the podcast because it's the easiest way for Gerbil to edit it and put it out. To be honest.
Yeah.
At least it's the easiest so far. If we find an easier method, I'm all for it. But for now, this is the way it's got to be. So we'll work on it later. But for now, unless either one of y'all have anything else you wanted to talk about tonight. And the silence is
testicles and spectacles, that is all.
Yeah. Well, since this came out the day after Thanksgiving, I hope everybody had a good holiday.
Yeah, have a good Turkey Day.
Yeah, you know, have a good let's steal some land from the Indians Day. They're not even Indians, Native Americans.
I know it's a terrible thing to laugh at, but it's so true.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Part of our show description is satire. Okay, we're allowed to say whatever we want because it's satire. Okay, that's why when you talk about, you know, clubbing baby seals and burning down orphanages, it's okay because it's satire.
That's like the one podcast I listen to where they say shit like that all the time, and I don't want to laugh, but I end up laughing.
Oh no, I always laugh. All right, it is always funny. It doesn't.
Well, it's because the hosts make the shit hilarious, and you already know which podcast I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's like with George Carlin. All right, George Carlin can make anything funny, and I can prove it to you. All right, with one of his worst jokes ever. Not even worst as in like bad. Worst as in like fucked up. All right, you don't think rape's funny? I can make rape funny. Imagine Porky Pig raping Elmer Fudd. Okay. There you go. He did it. He made it funny. That man could make anything funny, no matter what it is. And now he's dead. And you know what? That's why the liberals have taken over. All right. That's why. All right. It was his
it's an
magic.
Interesting place to play at your soapbox.
All right. Him and Bowie. All right. No, Bowie was a demon among men, and I love the man. All right. Well, I'm not going to say a god among men. He was a fucking chaos magician. All right? There was a demon in his fucking pool.
Summoned a demon in his pool.
Yeah. He summoned a demon in his fucking pool. All right? Love this man.
Didn't he do that by accident?
Yeah. May Satan have mercy on his soul. You know? Like... God.
You sound like the one host from the last podcast on the left.
Yeah, he might be an idol of mine, you know.
Yeah, I had inspiration. Just from listening to that and hearing a few things, I'm like, I have a feeling this guy and Jazz would get along very well.
Yes, I feel like maybe we would be the best of friends. But that is another time. Maybe one day we'll get lucky enough to meet them. I would not complain.
Dude, if they get a show and they're coming near here, I'm fucking going.
I think they have one in Atlanta, but I can't afford to go.
Yeah, I'm not meeting anytime soon. I'm broke right now.
Yeah,
so.
I'm gonna go on their next tour if I can help it. I know next year I adamantly have to go see a fucking live metal concert. I need a live metal concert in my life. All right. Maybe.
Is there any interesting ones, quote unquote, coming out that
I don't know. I'm not. Listen, dude. I'm wanting to go to one where I can have a hotel room, so hopefully I can bring a heavy metal chick home or to the hotel room. All right, like that's my thought process. Is like, you want to go back to my hotel?
So what he's saying is he's going to get a room
honest about it. That's all I can say. At least you're
like,
honest.
I'm a 30-year-old man. There's nothing wrong with getting my beak wet. Sometimes bird person must get his beak wet. Okay, it's been a challenging molting season for bird person. But on that,
the flesh is stronger than the will.
Yeah, I want to go until all I can say to her is the spirit is willing, but the flesh is soft and sponge-like. Okay, that's what I want to hear.
You're the fucking captain from Futurama, Death by Sleep.
Yes. Captain Zach Brannigan at your service. All right. Fuck all this shit. All right. It's all fucked. It's all fucked. All right. I feel better now. God damn it all. So next week is going to be some normal shit and some normal shit. I haven't looked at the months yet. The month, how time works.
Days, how do they work?
You know what you haven't done in a while?
It's much worse when you work for a company that you're always working for tomorrow, but not for today.
Fuck yeah, dude! Oh, fuck yeah! All right, so I'm so glad we changed our release dates to Fridays. The Christmas creepypasta episode will come out on the 24th of December. So it'll be just in time for Christmas.
Before Christmas.
Yeah, just in time.
Was the creepypasta before Christmas?
Yep. 'Twas the creepypasta for Christmas, and all through the trailer, the only thing rustling was this big fucking rat that kept gnawing at my fucking bed frame. All right, man. That's called a callback to last week.
Yeah, it was fucking annoying, man. Oh my lord.
Yeah, alright. I want to thank everybody for listening. You get another star for making it through. If you made it through, you get a star. If you didn't make it through the episode, fuck you. Okay? And you'll never hear this, so it doesn't matter. But fuck you for not making it through the episode. Alright? And all I got to say is hail Satan and good night.
Good night, guys.
Night, guys.